I'm a monkey, bitches. Okay, bitches. It's time we tackle something a little less grandiose and open world. Something a little more brisk and compact. Something a little more $20. Cause Starfield's gonna take a minute.
Next time.
Bitches. And I haven't reviewed a VR game since Astrobot. And that was great. Unlike Astrobot, this isn't a seated experience. It's a full body workout.
And march right, left. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
And frankly, I need the exercise. And if you're watching this video game review on YouTube, then statistically speaking, so do you bitches. So let's work those glutes.
Right here, squeeze it tight, 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 tight.
Tightening the buttocks right here.
But, what was I saying? So TOSS is your classic platformer. A bunch of worlds, each with a bunch of stages. You gotta get to the end of each stage. You've seen it before, in concept, in side-scrolling, in 3D. But this time, you're not jumping, you're grabbing. And tossing. Tossing, bitches.
Swing together with your arms down, pull them up, circle on your toes.
And as any proper platformer, you want to toss your ass to the goal at the end of the stage. And there's a bunch of other goals for replayability, namely speed goals, minimum tosses or grabs, and collecting all the bananas. Gotta get those 100%s.
That's entirely optional. You don't have to do it.
This is basically first-person Donkey Kong Jr. And
It's a good thing.
it's about as much fun as it sounds. Which is a lot. It's a lot of fucking fun.
Doesn't matter how you look or how you move. Just have fun.
Every world introduces new platform types, each with their own rules and functions, new hazards, enemies, etc.
And add a little bit more spice to this.
And shit starts getting ever more tricky. With a genuinely challenging curve.
And she's gonna spice it up a little bit more.
Don't get too confident after the first world. They turn up the pain pretty quick.
I think you need one more time to practice this. Let's go.
While there are certainly VR games that are seated experiences,
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, of course not.
most standing, moving experiences are kind of like hot yoga. Different from active sports VR games or exercise games, which are inherently shorter play sessions, that's more of a workout. Hot yoga is doable for quite a few hours if you're physically up for it. And that's what most standing experience VR games are. But TOSS is a step beyond hot yoga. It's more like hot monkey bars.
Oh!
Which is more akin to VR sports games and exercise games. And you'll probably max out at about an hour per session.
Now's a very good time to go replenish your body, get some water.
It doesn't mean you can't play more than an hour, but you'll need to take a break at the very least.
Hey, we've got to transition you down into a cool down, bringing the heart rate back down.
That's okay. This isn't a 100-hour open world game. The length is just right for 20 bucks. There isn't any fat here. As soon as a new idea or level layout or hazard combination is introduced, they change it up again into something new. There's no bloat or artificial fluff. It's a tight, legitimately challenging platformer. And regardless of how many secondary goals you do or don't get, just getting through those later worlds feels like a platinum in and of itself.
One arm at a time, reach it up and the other side to side. Do it again, please. Let's do a couple more. Come on, reach nice and high. The heart rate should be elevating now, and just swing out the arms side to side. Up, circle, and reach. Ready for that swing again? Here we go. Reach with the arms. Hop two. Reach and pull. Reach.
No, I'm not just using this as an excuse to show Buns of Steel Platinum 2000 series. Why do you ask?
I just want you to have fun and experience a different movement.
Most importantly, it made me feel like $1 million. Like, physically. This kind of workout is what I, and probably you bitches, needed. It actually helped me sleep better afterwards, wake up feeling better. Something most games literally can't do. Especially Starfield! No, not yet. Not yet, bitches. And unlike so many larger games, I actually wanted to go back to previous worlds to get those extra goals.
I hope you have some energy left for me, do you? Come on, keep moving.
Sometimes newer, harder worlds were just kicking my ass so much, going back to earlier ones to collect speed goals and bananas felt like an easy mode break by comparison. So even when you hit a wall, there's still something to do. And honestly, that's about it in a nutshell. It's not overly complicated, and sometimes simplicity is bliss.
Circle the arm. Give me a little hip. Perfect. And swing side to side. Circle. And swing. That's it. I don't know if you got that, but let's try it again. Here we go.
And overall, the game's design is solid enough that there's really only a couple things I could complain about. Mostly nitpicky stuff, save for one big thing. So let's pick some nits. One of the best things about VR platformers is the sense of scale and movement, especially when jumping and swinging are involved. A great example of this was Windlands on last gen VR. The first time you jump in that game, you can really feel your body go flying, and it's just incredible. That sense of VR physical movement is mostly absent in TOS, and it's because everything outside of the pipes and platforms is literally nothing but clouds. Distant, boring, fucking clouds. Without much close terrain, your mind doesn't trick the body into feeling the momentum it does in games like Windlands. And what could have felt like a roller coaster feels more like a kid's ride. They could have put actual terrain around the obstacle course. Like, I don't know, a jungle and any other appropriate biomes for the other worlds. Probably would have worked well enough, giving the player a better sense of scale. But it's all just different shades of clouds. I imagine this was done to lessen the potential for people's stomachs getting too overwhelmed if they haven't gotten their VR legs yet. But couldn't that have just been a comfort option? Like turning off terrain in options, cloud mode, for people who get the pukies? Whatever. I guess it's not that big a deal, it just would have been nice. Maybe next time, bitches. There's also one type of grabbable terrain that's a bit shoddy. See these screens? They're kind of like the blocks in Mario that fall if you stand on them too long. I swear my hands go through them sometimes. And they seem like the only grabbable object that could use a little patching. Also, while the game's physics are pretty solid, the physics on any object that swings is a little wonky. Coming off a trapeze gives an artificial boost that's compounded on top of the normal grab and toss physics. And that can make you overshoot. And just using the swing's momentum boost alone won't be enough and you'll fall. So you gotta find a middle ground, and it can be tricky, and it would have probably been better if they left out the artificial boost altogether. But honestly, it's not that big a deal. Another thing that got irritating, most of the times you'll fall, you'll get a little monkey scream. There's a couple different screams. But then there's this one. Yeah, you heard it. And it's cute. The first time. And already a little tired by the second or third time. By the 50th time, By the 500th time, you're glad he's dead. The one real problem I encountered is this fucking thing. The second run time trial ghost. It's there when you return to a level to try and get some other collectibles like speed goals and stuff. It's not always there, sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't, with no real explanation why, which is special. But most importantly, there's no option to turn it off. You can't turn it the fuck off. This is kind of a huge fucking problem when as soon as you start the level, there's a solid fucking monkey head blocking your vision in a first-person VR fucking game. I cannot see what the fuck I am doing. How do you fuck that up? No fucking option to turn off ghosts. And I say ghosts because that's a technical video game term. Because here, it's not a ghost. Because I can see through ghosts. Casper, bitches. I can't see through this shit. It seems like an insane oversight. If you're a developer on this game and you're watching this, fucking fix it. Let me turn off ghosts. But that's really the only complaint I have that isn't a nitpick. And on the whole, TOS is kinda awesome.
That was a great workout. Way to go, ladies.
Fantastic.
It's stupid fun. And the experience is all around tight. And it's actually good for you. It's literally fucking good for you. It's like the vegetables of video games, only it tastes like cookies. What more could you ask for 20 bucks?
You did a great job. You worked your heart, your lungs, your buns, and thank you for joining us. Stay fit.
Tammy Lee Webb Award. 'Cause, well, duh.
That's the front of your thigh, and it's the largest muscle in your body. Do you know what the strongest is? Not your thigh, it's your tongue and your jaw.
Coming down on your hands and your knees.
I'm a monkey, bitches.